So you have this 403B or TSA available. Should you use it? What is it? A 403B, or otherwise known as a TSA or Tax Sheltered Annuity, is what I like to refer to as a teacher's 401k. Now, it's not necessarily for teachers, but the two types of organizations that can have a 403b are nonprofits and school boards. So that's why usually if you're a teacher, by far the most amount of people who have 403bs are teachers, but principals can have them, secretaries, administrators, superintendents, cafeteria workers, they can all have 403bs. Or if you work for a nonprofit, like a hospital, we'll usually see people with it, or other nonprofits, you can have a 403b as well. Now, if you're wondering how a 403b works, you can go ahead and click here to the link to how a 401k works. Most of it is exactly the same. The one big difference with the 403b is you'll usually see multiple providers, meaning that you might have 3, 4, 5, 10, I've seen upwards of 25 different providers with an employer. So let's say it's a really big school board, they can give you options by having multiple 403b providers. Usually a 401k, you only have one provider, meaning you have to use whatever the company sets up for you and you have to hope that it's a good plan. With the 403b, you can actually shop different companies inside of your plan, which is really nice. The other thing with the 403b is if you want to take money out, because there's different plans, you need a TPA or a third-party administrator to get access to your money. Now you might say, well, that sounds really complicated, and that's because it is, but you can call your employer and find out exactly who that TPA is to get access, or even better, if you have a 403b agent or representative, just ask them to do it. That's what they get paid to do. Now, if you have a 403b and you work for a school board or a hospital, you might also have a pension. So it's pretty easy to say, okay, well, I don't need to contribute to my 403b because I'm already covered for retirement. Not necessarily. We like to call it the 4 buckets for people with pensions. You have your pension, you have your Social Security, you have some retirement savings, and then you usually have some unused sick leave. That's your kind of 4 buckets. And usually you need all 4 of those to equal your retirement benefit. Now, for some of you, you're right, you are good. You don't need to contribute anymore if you don't want to. But for other people, you might not be able to retire just on Social Security and your pension. So consider contributing. Also, consider contributing just to lower your taxes, if nothing else. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you want to see more, you can click here to subscribe, or you can click right here for a video that YouTube will think is best for you. It's their algorithm, don't blame me for it, but I hope you enjoy.